Well, hello there, fellow geeks and geekettes, and welcome to another video. So we've got some new news, shall we say that? It sounds weird, well, never mind. About the Masters of the Universe revelation that is already infamous. There are a lot of negative reviews about the Netflix TV show, which is, most of you know already, a sort of a continuation of the original 80s cartoon. My own opinion is, once again, that the animation is awesome. The story is great, and the feminist agenda in that has been expected, so there's no surprise there. But there is something that just popped up, and my source is Newsweek, and it comes from an interview with a chick who provided her voice to one of the chick characters. Andra, I think it's the girlfriend or female friend of Tila, and an excerpt from the interview says, "Not long after, an audition for Masters of the Universe Revelation came up. I did the audition, but I didn't want to reach out to Kevin or anything. I really wanted my work to speak for itself. I remember, at the end of the audition, I had to say the iconic, 'I have the power' line. So I pulled the lightsaber off the wall, because yes, I have to, cringe, and raised it up over my head as I said the line. I realized they think it was super cool or go, yeesh. Thankfully, a couple of weeks later, I got a call saying I had booked the role of Andra." A couple of things. Firstly, you don't really have to say, "I have two lightsabers." It's like the fake geek girls always do, you know, like, "I love the Star Treks, I love Darth Vader's." Ugh. No, really, no. I mean, no, you don't have to say that. It feels cringy, it feels forced. And no, it's got nothing to do with the Force. And then, I mean, it could have been just for the purpose of the audition, but it seems that Andra is going to be the new champion of Grayskull. That she's going to be the new He-Man. I mean, it wouldn't be surprising, right? To have a black, possibly lesbian He-Man. It would go in line with the entertainment industry in general of 2021. It has been happening in comic books for the longest time, for the last 3 years. All the male characters, all the masculine characters have becoming women, and ideally black women. The very same thing happened to Iron Man not that long ago. The very same thing happened to Thor. You know, he wasn't black, but he was a chick. So making He-Man a woman, making him black, not unexpected. There's going to be a lot of people who are going to be disappointed, who are going to be angry about the fact. I am going to be one of them. And then there are going to be people who are going to call us bigots. And that we don't believe in representation. The representation of women. Yeah. So, if you want your fucking bloody representation, and I'm going to be saying this for the millionth time, why don't you fucking come up with some new characters? And don't cripple original characters and give different groups hand-me-downs and cheap knockoffs, right? Cheap Chinese knockoffs of the original things. A black Superman is a cheap Chinese knockoff of the original Superman. A female Thor is a cheap Chinese knockoff of the original Thor. A female Wolverine is a cheap Chinese knockoff of the original Wolverine. A black lesbian He-Man is a cheap Chinese knockoff of the original He-Man. So, there you go. And if people in Hollywood and in the comic book industry lack the imagination to create new characters, I feel sorry for them. So let me know in the comments down below what you think, and that will be all. And yes, once again, I forgot to make a little self-promotion. The 4th of August for my Czech subscribers and my Slovakian subscribers and my Polish subscribers. The 4th of August is the launching date of the crowdfunding campaign of my upcoming book called, in Czech, Ordina, which is a collection of poetry and essays inspired and based on old European myths and legends, inspired by Icelandic Eddas, by the books of John Ronald Reuel Tolkien, by Old English poetry like Beowulf, by the classics of the 20th century literature, and by the traditional good old and family values of the good old Europe. So, and it's going to be beautifully illustrated. So for my Czech subscribers, my Slovakian subscribers, for my Polish subscribers, if you are interested in this kind of thing, the 4th of August, go to pointa.cz and back the book. There are going to be some interesting perks, and you are going to be able to enjoy some good old European shit. So yeah, that'll be all. Bye.